to the Kyle Gambit. A quick game here.
What a play! Oh my god!
Taking possession, trying to get to the corner. Kick play! Oh my gosh! They're just styling on him. Oh my god! He takes one. What? Dude, we won it! I said that. Oh my god! Shooting each other. It is going down to the last man, and boom! Team 13 takes the win.
Hey guys, it's me, Reed, the one and only. Happy Halloween, happy November, guys. Today's it's the first of the month, and today is good game day. What? For Apex Legends. And so you know what that means? We're playing in the Octane circuit. I don't know how to say. It's Collegiate. I don't know how to say it, and people make fun of me for it. So. Oh man, we already have one viewer. Oh man, they're gonna make fun of me. Anyway, but yeah, it's game day. It's day after Halloween. It's game day. It's a reasonably okay, pretty good weather outside kind of day. And right now we are waiting for the competition code for the Apex Legends lobby, so we can hop in and mess around on observer mode. And thankfully, this time I do not have an essay to write. I've already written my essay. It was kind of crazy. I was just gonna handwrite the outline as you usually do, and then just in a shower of inspiration. That sounded kind of weird. It sounded better in my head. I don't know, and it kind of all came to me. I just handwrote the entire essay, and I just typed it all up. And I'm a big fan of that strategy. I might try it again because even though honestly, what looks like a good solid paragraph in writing isn't always an actually good solid paragraph in on a double spaced paper, because it's not as long as you think it'll be, but it lets you kind of make edits kind of as you go, it's as you're copying what you wrote in handwriting into the essay itself, you kind of, I don't know, you get to make additions, make cuts, stuff like that. I don't know, I like that. I might try it again, but yeah, that's what's going on with me. Halloween was pretty fun last night. Yeah, I don't know. Trick or treat, as they say. And I wonder, I was gonna actually costume up, but then I woke up half an hour ago. So that's kind of on me. Yeah, my fault. But yeah. And oh, looks like we're getting a code very, very soon. And yeah, from there we should be able to. We even encountered an issue. Your lobby is expected to start in 10 minutes, or at 1:10, which will be 1:15 for you guys since there's a 5-minute delay. Sorry about that. But yeah, the code will be posted in a moment. I honestly, I need to text my friends and family about this game. It's gonna be a good one. I can already tell. I was talking to one of our players, just we were getting coffee, and he was like, "Yeah, you're gonna cast us while we win," and I was like, "Hell yeah." Yeah, I don't know. So I think we're gonna win. Oh, and wait, hold on. Are the patch notes out already? I need to check that. Hold on. Apex Legends patch notes. Oh yes, they are. Oh ho ho. Wait, let's review these real quick. Okay, we don't really care. There's a lot of map changes, but we're here for the super specific. Okay. So first of all, we got the double barrel devastation. So double tap trigger and alternator. That's kind of sick. Is that a new skin for it as well? I don't know. Then we got the mantle boost. So you give your okay. Okay, so it's accessibility if you don't know how to super glide, which I don't. Trident tune-ups. Yeah, I know you can glide now. Improved handling, better and more lenient boost control, and the ability to jump and glide over rough terrain. That's wait, hold on, what? Wait, so there's no like patch notes. Okay, but I mean like this looks cool. Wait, Elysium moved. It's over here now. What? And then yeah, this is the new Horizon POI, which is where Orbital Cannon used to be, and this is where what is this called? Wait, Gravity Engine, Energy Depot. Oh wait, that's actually sick. I never liked Energy Depot, and then Stabilizer is going to be replacing docks. Okay, wait, this looks like a fun POI. I mean, still kind of has like the circular like orbit type thing, and there's like weird like winter trees over here. That's kind of interesting. It looks like very snowy terrain. That's very interesting, but like the like areas themselves aren't snowy. That looks kind of like fun, like high octane stuff like that. And then Dockyard is going to replace hydroponics. This looks like a really fun POI to play on, honestly. Looks like something ripped straight out of Wildcard. But yeah, let me quickly check. Okay, looks like we do have a code. Oh no, we don't. I'm wrong. Oh, what the? Whoops. Okay, wait a minute. So, swath of new legend changes with Valkyrie, Rampart, and Horizon are in the spotlight. Valkyrie has a revamped jetpack, fly faster and further. Okay, so Rampart's walls now have a roof. I think it's shed that like somewhere like in a different area. And then Horizon has new upgrades that enable to float off of her lift or quickly slam to the ground. That seems kind of fun. Okay, November 3rd is when we're getting the patch notes. Okay, and yeah, this is the roof. It looks like. So it doesn't. That kind of looks kind of odd to me, but I mean it looks kind of fun. Okay, so. More consistent loot quality across different POIs. That's pretty nice. Okay, there will be variants when on extreme. Feel more fair. Okay, sick. And yeah. Oh, and this isn't even the reactive skin for like. This is just like a free skin. Wait, that looks kind of wonky. I mean, why is like the foregrip like tilted? Anyway, not really not really my business, but yeah. Anyway, guess we can just kind of switch to the. Oh, I got disconnected. Oh, and we just got a code. I gotta eventually be moved to Observer. I forgot if I have to ask for that or not. Until then, we can just listen to this hype Apex Legends soundtrack. Oh yeah. I'm still a fan of like the original music, you know, before like all of the all of like the music tracks, and all of those things are added. I mean, some of them are really good, don't get me wrong. It's just, I think that like, so there's something about this soundtrack that's just so hype. I don't know. Oh, we got a Colorado College Tigers as a new second character. Legend fans, Alter, Caustic Wraith, Ash, Golfy, Stale AF, Sharpie. That's funny. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person who needs to be moved to Observe. Colorado College Tigers. Legend fans, Rampart, Caustic, and Poopy Hands. Yeah, you know, this is very typical of a like pre-custom match, like uh, pre-custom match like Apex Legends like chat thing. I don't know. I'm afraid that my request to be moved to observer it will be ignored. But yeah. Oh wait, I can. Whoops. Looks like a lot of teams are still waiting for third, especially considering that we are running into an issue. There's some really interesting usernames in this lobby. I'm not going to say all of them, but yeah. I don't really know what to say. Um, yeah. All right. Well, yeah. I don't know. Looks like Color College just managed to get our third in the Big Fat Toad. Legend Pan's Golfy. Wait, what team is Golfy on? Charlotte Niners? Okay. Yeah. I don't know. It feels like we're missing a lot of players here. Duo all games. Lots of duos here. Oh, Rogue Ghost is from CSU. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, they were talking about some hockey games, and yeah. CC unfortunately did get cooked yesterday evening when we were trying to play hockey. We got cooked instead. Very unfortunate. Oh my god. Poor Barton. Two hours perfect for my nap. 2 hours is nothing. Alright, 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 alright. Yeah, well, the first match should be like the longest that we have to wait in terms of like waiting for the match to start, because afterwards it should be a pretty quick turnaround. At least in my experience. Oh my god, what the okay. Please, we need this delayed 2 hours, please. Honestly, no, I kind of want to just like I don't know. I'd rather just like do the game now. So I can, get on with the rest of my day. You know, cast some cool Apex Legends now instead of having to like awkwardly end the stream and come back later. Um, I don't know. Okay, looks like we're starting. Ratio. Or not? I don't really know. Say hard start 20. Yeah, I agree. Oh, it looks like we are starting right now. Sick. How much do we want to bet that this game will be canceled because someone's on the wrong team or someone crashes? Yeah, there is always at least one false start. Always, 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 always when it comes to the Octane tournament, at least in my experience. So yeah. Oh, looks like we are locking into the game though. So let's see if we see an admin say restarting or something. I wouldn't be too surprised. Also, like, oh wait, this is Lotus. I was gonna say I thought this was Bonsai on Olympus, and I was about to be really confused. It's like I don't remember that little like twisting thing with like the cherry blossom tree on top of it. I don't remember that in Bonsai. But yeah. Also, why is Bonsai called Bonsai Plaza? There's like no bonsai trees like there like at all. There's like a couple trees like at all in general, I guess. And I don't think any of them are bonsai trees. Anyway, that is besides the point. So to viewers who have not seen Apex Legends played or you know observed through observer mode, essentially we just kind of like sit here in the very beginning of the match and just kind of like wait for the character selection screen to pop up, and we get to see what characters people pick. And then from there, not much happens for the first probably like 5 or so minutes of a match. Okay, so we're about to see the first champion picks, or legend picks, I should say. Okay, it's going to be, we're going to see a bunch of controllers, lots of Watsons, good amount of altars, a few caustics as well. And then, yeah, a bunch of Newcastles as well, more altars, lots of caustics, and then we're going to see some Gibbies, Ramparts, stuff like that. Obviously, we're here to mostly watch Collegiate College. However, since CC isn't always going to be doing things during the match, we're just going to also be spectating the various different other teams. Charlotte Niners actually has all of Energy Bank to themselves. That's kind of crazy. Yep, we are restarting. Okay. Okay. How lovely. Also, all right, you guys gotta look for kills. You guys got go for kills. Go for kills. Go for kills. Wait, Color College landed on like, oh, oh my God, that's so crazy. No!
Let's transfer to that spot.
Wait, what is it? Wait, hold on. What's going on? Oh my God! Wait, these guys just got kills. Why haven't we restarted yet? What is going on? Why haven't we restarted yet? Why is it taking so long? And then there's random. Okay, there we go. Nice one. Yeah, so in general, there's always one restart, especially for the first match of the series. There are 6 matches in the series total. Each takes around 20-25 minutes. Kind of depends. But yeah, it basically is always gonna go down to like the last zone, essentially. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze. Oh my God. Knife fight like a man, you coward. Easy. That's kind of crazy. Looks like we are starting again. Ben always. That's funny. That's like the head of the I don't know. Looks like we just gotta wait again. Alright, CC is actually, looks like we're going for the same comp. Double controller with Newcastle. Newcastle seems pretty common here. But in addition to like Caustic and Alter as well. I mean, I don't think I'm honestly like qualified enough to like really like, oh wait, we got such a terrible drop zone. That's kind of funny. It looks like there's actually only one drop zone for Energy Bank, which is interesting. It also looks like Color College isn't going to get an Evo Harvester very early on. Oh wait, they are flying straight to. Looks like we're going straight to Hubert Labs, trying to contest that team early. You know, after getting a little bit of loot, so we might be. Oh my God, bro! Ain't no way! Ain't no way! Ain't no way! Ain't no way! Oh, I could also type in the chat. I don't know if it would actually show up, but I don't want to lose my job. So, but ain't no way, bro. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Go look, have fun, go eat. Okay, looks like we go. Man, I wonder who we're all gonna pick. I wonder. Oh my God. once more into the breach. Colorado College gets the same drop zone, but it looks like they can just go stadium for free here. Yeah. Looks like Big Fat Dode was not around, did not get the memo. Going to loot early here, but yeah. I need a 3D controls. Sorry, Big Bad Dode. We're just gonna fly away so that we can freely look through the map, just while we wait here. It looks like the closest teams to each other are NMSU Crimson, with one player who's just kind of over here watching CU Academy.
Survey beacon there. You can get almost as much intel as I give you.
Is he just going like?
Stock here, level 1.
Okay, that is a very early survey beacon going off. Going to scan a ton of teams here.
Let's go see what's up over there.
Yeah, and then meanwhile, it looks like everyone's just kind of looting right now. Cyber Grizzlies is actually moving up relatively quickly, kind of towards stadium. Has already looted, I guess, the most of Hubert Labs. Hasn't gotten the ring console for some reason though. But yeah, I think NMSU Crimson is completely surrounded by teams here and is just trying to figure out where to go next. But like again, there's just not really too much commentary that I can really give since like honestly, like it's the beginning of a match. There's not really too much going on. But yeah. Wow, we seem to be in a nice cityscape over there. There's a bunch of flying cars and stuff. But yeah, just kind of hold M, look at the map. CU Academy seems to be pushing into into Energy Bank here.
Care package over there.
And CC does have ring console as well, so they do know where to be going. Let's see, most teams should have ring console.
We are not alone. Look over here.
Oh wait, hold on, these guys are fighting. I did not even realize that. I thought like the people that I saw on top of them were like, yeah, so the Gamerhawks and SNHU are fighting here. Currently watching the SNHU, who just wiped Gamerhawks. Okay, sick. Yeah, I thought that they had like scanned someone or something. But yeah, so wait, and then South Arc Apex over here. They know that there's a team behind them. I'm sure they do. But they're also looking at CU Academy, who's over there. And then meanwhile, St. Clair's Gold is also kind of on the rotate over here. I don't know if CU Academy's noticed them, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, this one guy from NMSU Crimson's a little bit out of position. Oh wait, hold on. That's a stinger going out. Nice, very nice. Going to place a stinger of their own. Going to be doing a lot of damage to South Arc Apex here. I mean, everyone's using a PK right now, as you can probably assume. However, everyone is just gonna start healing up right now. It's really unfortunate. I can't actually. But everyone is pretty much at full health on either team right now. Both are kind of just trying to turtle up right now since a lot of them have taken damage.
Let's go this way.
Wait, okay, that is not what I should be doing. Oh wait, hold on. So this is actually a crazy rotate. Okay, I was gonna say that was kind of. Okay, that was definitely a Mirage ult ever. It looks like South Arc Apex does have one player who managed to get out here on the Sparrow, but the other two players are probably going to get mopped up by South Arc. Yeah, South Arc is down, and NMSU is up. Wait, this guy got out, or I mean, he's knocked and he's not gonna get rezzed, but still. Anyway, Colorado College Tigers meanwhile are pushing a team over here. Oh man, almost managed to get a 3-2-1 there. We're able to get the knock. I don't really know what happened there. Yeah, Cyber Grizzlies is a duo, but they did manage to get the res off. However, Colorado College is getting shot by another team. Looks like it's SMU Huskies, so they can't actually push off of that. Let me quickly see what the JK, no, okay. This is my second time on observer mode because my other times I've the stream's either gotten canceled or like other stuff has been going down. That is a double controller team they're looking to push into though, and it's the only controllers on the team are you know the only two players on the team. Interesting. Oh wow, that's actually a lot of damage. That's crazy. Got the break up, managed to get 35 there as well.
Let's migrate over there.
They should be going for that Evo cache that they haven't claimed, but it's okay.
We should probe that sector over there.
Meanwhile, Charlotte Niners, I believe, is firing on CU Academy. CU Academy is kind of in a really weird place in that like one singular building. However, they can eventually theoretically rescan that ring beacon. But there is a close range fight going on over here with Hard Rocker University with 2 down here. This fight is going to be eliminated by UCSD Navy. Yeah, and then South Arc Apex still has the one solo rat with NMSU Crimson still kind of holding this position, just kind of like running back and forth looting. SMU Huskies, meanwhile, is going to be rotating hard into zone. They're going to be getting behind TN Tech Gibby Hands. That's a funny name. And UGA Red, meanwhile, is just kind of another duo. Is just kind of watching all of this going on, and just it looks like just trying to like play it chill since they are a duo, are looking to play for placement. And meanwhile, Cyber Grizzlies is going to be flying in behind all of these teams again. However, they're not even going for that rotate. They're going south, maybe even to scan that ring console in Shipyard Arcade. Meanwhile, Colorado College is just kind of playing it slow, looking to kind of play edge of zone, if anything. If they have, I mean, I'm sure they've scanned, or no, they can't scan the ring console information or the survey beacon information. So they're probably just kind of, they might still know though. I mean, obviously, like I don't know how much intelligence they have here, but they might know that there aren't any teams behind them, so they can just kind of play edge of zone here. Meanwhile, the Barton Bulldogs are being forced to kind of push into this like high ground area with like one solo from UCSD Navy also watching over here. Probably, yeah, I was gonna say probably should rotate to the team is gonna take a point nexus. Barton Bulldogs is gonna be forced to rotate back. And then move up. They don't know that NMSU Crimson is rotating right next to them, though. South Arc Apex, meanwhile, is going to be rotating kind of on like the far edge of zone here. Does have both beacons, which is pretty nice. Did manage to craft them, and is now just kind of either looking for a beacon, looking for a Moby, something like that. I honestly would have rotated kind of further outside zone. Colorado College Tigers is still kind of playing loots, kind of playing like edge of zone even still. And then let's see, can we get next zone information? Cool. But yeah, it doesn't look like any like hard fights are going on right now. There are some like poke battles with SMU, it looks like, and TN Tech. But yeah. And then actually no, SNHU just ran into NMSU over here. They're trading a lot of damage here. NMSU does have the shield advantage as well, and the upgrade advantage. Yeah, let's see what goes on here. Actually, so and they did manage to find a knock onto SNHU. We're just gonna be spamming Skynades, hoping that really does anything here. Nice zipline grab there, because SNHU has essentially lost this fight, does have to move, and again it's the solo Sparrow who gets away. With NMSU Crimson having quite a few kills for the squad already. With I think that's 3 total. Should be 4 actually, because they knocked 2 on two distinct teams. Maybe Barton Bulldogs managed to steal one, and they have also noticed the Sparrow that was fleeing. Wait, no. So neither of these guys have kills. That's very interesting. Wait, JK. Okay, no. So there is 4 kills on the team. And yeah, so Colorado College Tigers. They have, so they did see that South Arc respawned, it looks like, and they are kind of looking to kind of punish that, or at least just kind of like get some information on that team. They are obviously kind of in like a suboptimal place here in terms of zone. CU Academy has 1 random player over there, but obviously it's an altar, so can just kind of Void Nexus away back to the Void Nexus that's in that building over there. Does anyone have next zone information? Is the real question. It doesn't look like it. I mean, if anyone is in the optimal location to get it, it is CU Academy with that ring console right there. Colorado College Tigers is going to be wrapping long way around. CSU Green is definitely looking for a position in order to get into zone. They're looking to kind of go on this edge. Cyber Grizzlies though has found like a pretty solid position in zone. Don't have next zone information, obviously. I don't know if anyone really does. It looks like they might be going for ring console. The thing about this ring console, obviously, is that it's super out in the open. You're definitely getting shot. Also, it looks like they claimed a mythic bin, so they're gonna have at least 1 red weapon here. Oh, whoops! I just accidentally tapped my microphone there. And yeah, it looks like there's going to be some fights going on between CU Academy and Charlotte Niners, who are just kind of like going to like poke at each other a little bit from those 2 buildings. The thing for Colorado College is that most buildings have already been claimed here. They're going to be playing this bridge, but like they don't really have anywhere else to really play from. And they're just going to shoot at SMU Huskies. You have the amp cover set up as well. And Colorado College does actually have zone. That's very interesting. There aren't too many buildings left in zone. All of them are claimed. Meanwhile, South Arc Apex has a lot of players down. Oh my god, that is a stinger of all time. Oh my god, that is a stinger of all time for sure. That is going to get 2 knocks. That's crazy. Yeah, SMHU Huskies are definitely pushing off of that. This guy's rotating like really far in zone though. I think a lot of damage. Could actually be a little bit at risk here. But yeah, it's going to be the Catalyst who's the last one alive this time. They will definitely be able to hear the res if they go for it though. This team is kind of still looking for the third. It looks like South Arc might just take as much time as possible before the res goes off, just listening for footsteps. Meanwhile, Colorado College Tigers is now kind of shooting at the Cyber Grizzlies as well. Has taken a lot of damage here. So has the Cyber Grizzlies though. Just a little bit kind of slightly out of position here. And it does look like SMU Huskies are moving out. So South Arc does have the opportunity to go for this res. Colorado College Tigers is going to back up a little bit, it looks like, just to kind of give space. I really like this solo from CU Academy, just kind of like running in, putting a Void Nexus down for like the team rotate angle. I really actually like that. Meanwhile, Cyber Grizzlies is now being pushed on a team by both sides. One player is going to get knocked, and looks like they are going to go for this res eventually. Just kind of checking to see if there's anyone coming. There isn't. They're hallucinating that. But yeah, and it looks like Colorado College Tigers is also trying to. Is just going to pop the Void Nexus and leave. Yeah, CC's at this like very, very interesting position because they are also at the mercy of any team that kind of takes this high ground up there, which UCSD Navy is in a position to do. SMU Huskies are also kind of like in this like very strange spot up here with like it's like the barely in zone spot right there. And then NMSU Crimson is going to be ratting in this building with South Arc Apex. I'm taking a lot of damage because they do not have a building to kind of hold down. UCSD Navy is also going to try to take down Charlotte Niners. We're very much stuck in this little corner here. Yeah, no, that is a very, very dead crypto. Yeah, just going to get naded and shot out. CU Academy is again is going to just like move out in the open because they can with that Void Nexus placement. Super aggressive. I really like it. Colorado College Tigers actually again kind of has the god spot here. However, they need to be careful because UCSD Navy is actually going to be moving up, and this is the weakness of their placement here. CC. Oh no! Oh my! Big Fat Toast just got kidnapped by the Alter Portal. He's gonna have to find a way back up. Somehow. Oh my God, that's crazy. He's going to be able to find the way back. That was a crazy kidnap from CU Academy here. Meanwhile, it looks like yeah, Arc Esports was also interrupted here. And it looks like UGA Red is now just going to be spamming nades and spamming thermites into those tiny buildings there. They do still have blue shields. They are a duo. They have been avoiding fighting for most of the game already. But yeah, UCS. I mean, honestly, the thing about UCSD is that they still have to move into zone. There is a tiny, there's like a tiny portion that is in zone, like I think probably about like right here, if I had to guess. But I mean, that's a terrible spot to hold, especially if you don't have a Rampart or a Newcastle on your team. UCSD Navy does have a, wait, I believe that's someone in a drone. Okay, where? Wait, so as UCSD Navy has dropped, for some reason I can't get for some reason I can't actually get any oh wait, no, they haven't dropped. They're just moving up. They're pushing up. Pushing up very aggressively, going to be using a lot of nades here. Oh, that is a very aggressive wall. Okay, it looks like the rest of UCS Navy was forced to drop there. And it's CU Academy who's left here. I'm gonna and also TNSEC Gibby Hands is going to win the fight over there. I'm gonna again focus on Color College here. Oh, are gonna be able to find that knock with the Sheila onto that rampart there. Keep on poking with. Yeah, no, definitely. Color College is going to need to watch their health there. They do know that they're alone on this high ground though. Do definitely have the position, especially when they can just rain down fire with the mobile minigun Sheila. Are gonna have to be careful though. They're taking a lot of damage. Everyone wants to get this team off of high ground. UCSD Navy is kind of down there in the low ground, and TNSEC Gibby Hands is going to wipe out. Oh, they are going to go for a very aggressive push onto the high ground there, going to the Kraber shot and break the Caustic from Colorado College. Colorado College isn't out of this just yet though. Holy shit, what is going on? 2 knocked on the side of Colorado College. That is a Halo that's gone down as well. Going to start channeling a res here, pushing up a little bit as well. He's going to have to drop. Oh, and is going to get knocked there. You know, the very unexpected Kraber, like zip line up, followed by a Kraber shot is going to be crazy. Going to miss that Kraber shot though, and it looks like this Caustic team is just going to be pushing up into TN Tech, and it's just going to get wiped. Yeah, I mean, definitely was not expecting a Pathy zipline to enable a team to kind of get that high ground. Most teams are like very much unable to kind of take that space. This is a very unusual comp with a Pathfinder Lifeline. I'm guessing Caustic will be the ban for going into this game though, just because we saw like a lot of Caustics. I'm not sure. We'll see. But yeah, that's very brutal for CC. Placing third though with a decent chunk of kills as far as I could tell. But yeah, let's check the standings real quick. So Color College is going to place third with 4 kills there. TN Tech is going to have 12 by the end of that. They did obviously get the 6 from these 2 teams, but also 6 kills in addition to that is really wild. NMSU Crimson's going to end placing 8th with 8 kills. That's going to put them up pretty high as well. But yeah, let's quickly check the standings here on. Do not actually have any. standings for the I versus M on the overstat page just yet. And then see if I can just take the link. You do not have any stats from the overstat just yet. But yeah, that was a pretty crazy game, pretty good game as well. College is going to get at least, I think, like 12, if not more, points, like 13 to 15 maybe, from that third place to in 4 kills. Sitting there, I mean, obviously they played very, very safe that entire time, especially because kind of in the early, in like rings like 3, 4, and so on, they didn't have a lot of cover. They essentially just had the, okay, legend bands, don't have anything yet. And well, it's taking a really long time for the overstat page to update actually. But yeah, I'm sure it's Caustic. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, wait, let's just count the teams that aren't running Caustic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out of 17, so that's 9 teams running Caustic. So yeah, I'm sure it's Caustic. The Legend Man will be Caustic. And then in terms of alter teams, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 alter teams. That's not going to be a ban because there's 9 Caustics. So yeah, it should definitely be a Caustic ban for this game. Yeah, Overstat is not updating. That is kind of crazy. I got a text from one of the Colorado College players. That's kind of funny. Betting Caustic. Okay. Oh yeah, the overstat is probably screwed up because of the restarts. Rampart next, please. W Caustic. Stinky. Cost who? German? Okay. Didn't know he was German or didn't know he was French. Yeah, all the restarts have definitely screwed this over. If ban is Caustic, then can I still play Caustic with a AU? Is it just a part? Okay, that's crazy. Yeah, looks like we're just waiting to start. One of the big things is that obviously the overstat page, which has like stats for the matches, it has standings, placement scores, legend bans, stuff like that. It is not updating. It usually updates like super fast. It just kind of pulls the stats right from Apex Legends, and it's not updating. So yeah, it is probably because of all of the everyone agreed to play Caustic. Okay, there we go. Looks like we are starting soon. Right. I believe it's 3 matches of E-District followed by 3 matches of Storm Point? Or no, it's 3 matches of World's Edge, actually. I don't know. This is taking a while. Please don't tell me we're getting a restart. Please don't tell me we're getting a restart. I don't want a restart. I don't want a restart. Okay, looks... Okay, we are in. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm just gonna get some water. Fuck this shit.
Eagles up of us.
This is your champion.
All right, guys. At the current rate, it's one game for 1 hour, so it's not looking very good. But log in, log in, log in. I looted some nerds gummy clusters as well on my way to get water. So I'm gonna be attempting to eat those during the long period where there is no action going on. I want to see a Vantage this game. Okay, it looks like oh my god. Wait. Only CSU got a non-DOI drop. That is so insane. That is so funny. Flying away, flying away. I'm just gonna kind of explore the map, explore the out-of-bounds areas. Are those ducks just floating? They are. They are just floating. So what kind of details we got here? Okay. Interesting, interesting. This stuff is only partially floating, it looks like. Yeah, only partially. I mean, like, I don't know. Are these floating is the real question. Actually, no. Actually, no. Wait, that's kind of okay. Good map design right there. These though, I feel like you would have to have like, I don't think this is like physically possible. Like, I just don't think it is. I think you need like a support at least like on this corner. Yeah, you can also just like fly into the buildings. What is that? What the? Yeah, I mean, it looks like CSU Green's kind of pushing towards Galleria, but not too much else is going on. So I'm just gonna keep on flying around the map and entertaining myself. Barton Bulldogs has one person all the way over here for some reason. I don't know why. USS Esports has moved over here. This is the what's this? I can't actually remember what team. They are pushing straight into Charlotte Niners unknowingly though. There's a lot of ramparts actually. I'm realizing that might be the next band.
Evil harvester here.
But yeah. Wait, yeah. Charlotte Niners they are kind of looking for a run-in with the U.S. Ask. Is that like Alaska? I don't know. They are shooting. They are going to get the crack onto US Ask as well. This Watson is not looking to be in a very good position. Has like 50 HP left. Yeah, no. This Watson's not getting out of this one. Hello there. He's gonna get PK'd. Yep. Let's go. Anyway, Speed gets out though, which means it's not over for the team just yet. And then CSU Green is kind of looting this. They honestly don't know. I don't think they've noticed. You know, these guys are just looting.
Extended supply bin here. More goodies to blame for your screw-ups.
Rogue Ghost got 3-2-1. They managed to survive though. This is a one-time on a charge rifle and is hitting shots. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. Meanwhile, CSU Green's not getting too many shots, but NMSU Crimson is looking to pull up on this third party that's from behind. And CSU Green is definitely going to be super surrounded here. I think has noticed that there is a team behind them and is just going to kind of back up, at least for a little bit. Just kind of like play this low ground. Meanwhile, there is kind of a fight, you know, starting to boil down down here with UGA Red and South Arc Esports. UGA Red looks to be rotating right past Stadium, but I'm not really sure about otherwise. And then there's also seems to be quite some fighting in, there's a lot of people in Energy Bank as well. SMU Huskies are also shooting at UCSD. Both of them, or UCSD does have blues to SMU's whites. So I don't know. Kind of an interesting fight. Colorado College Tigers Moon is just kind of, you know, playing super chill, upgrading their guns, stuff like that. They did switch up Caustic in favor of the Alter. Yeah, I don't know. Cyber Grizzlies has lost one of its members. He's probably just gonna have to back off there because yeah, so I think you always push off of Nox here. CSU Green, this is kind of the fight to watch right now.
The enemy is here.
They're still just kind of playing super chill. It looks like NMSU Crimson is the one poking at SNHU right now. I'm not even sure if they super know that there's a team beneath them as well. And then this fight has been going on for a really long time. It looks like Tiantic is going to come in and try and fourth party this. They definitely have an opportunity to. There's also an isolated SNHU esports member over there that could get caught as well. Everyone's moved out of Energy Bank. Yeah, UCSD is kind of in zone, still looting. SMU Huskies, wait, there's still 17 teams, so we're good actually. Charlotte Niners is also just kind of playing edge, looting. Colorado College Tigers is trying to rotate onto the solo Wraith he managed to get out. Trying to get that free KP. Aren't able to find this guy though, it looks like. Oh, never mind. Looks like this guy is gonna take the zip line. Where'd he go? 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 He ran into zone. Oh, that's smart of him.
Let's go here, mates.
Meanwhile, SNHU did manage to kind of get out there. Are going to be fighting with what is that, CU Academy now. We get EMP, and it looks like CU Academy does have some. Yeah, I was going to say does have some players down, and so is going to get wiped by SNHU for a total of 3 kills across that squad. Meanwhile, TNT Tech or TN Tech is going to be
I hope we can be friends.
just kind of like looking to rotate out. Was kind of looking at Charlotte Niners for a second there, it seems. Charlotte Niners are still playing hard edge of zone right now, and however they have been spotted by TN Tech. I didn't know that this was a rotate, honestly. I've never been to that part of the map before. But UGA Red is now like in a kind of relatively close range fight with NMSU Crimson right now. Both just kind of exchanging marksman shots with St. Clair's St. Gold down here as well. CSU Green is also moving up to this area. I don't think that they know that there's a team like right in front of them. I mean, obviously St. Clair's is on the other side of this wall right now. So it's not like they would really know. But yeah, Colorado College Tigers is like off like all the way over here. And wait, what happened? Did they manage to get the kill onto? Yes, they did manage to get the kill onto the Grizzlies player, it looks like. Very interesting. Okay, but like yeah, they kind of have a while to they have a long way to go here in order to get the zone, but they do have next zone information. They were, I think, staying to get the next zone information. They also scanned the Gamerhawks who are over here. The Gamerhawks, yeah. Looks like CSU Green is also going to they are going to be pushing into St. Clair's. They do have the other team that's looking at this fight. They managed to get a knock. And they are going to wipe that team actually with it looks like only 1 kill from between them. So it looks like NMSU managed to get some of the other ones there, just pick them off. Yeah, no, because a UGA Red didn't get any of them. And then meanwhile, there's a random US esports player. What is going on? What is going on? What? Why was he just there? Why did no one see him? What is going on? How is he getting out of this? What is going on? He was trying to play Ring Around the Rosie. What? Okay, I mean, hey, it almost worked. It almost worked. Honestly, if you had just stayed quiet, maybe like he wouldn't even they wouldn't even have noticed. But yeah, CC has moved up to Stadium now. Will have next ring information. Does also have a survey being available to scan.
Supply bin there. Spotted an open supply bin.
And they're also looking to go for the Mythic bin, it looks like, because Gamerhawks is not contesting it. South Arc Apex, meanwhile, is has spotted out the Gamerhawks, kind of looking that way as well. UCSD Navy is moving through zone here. Zone obviously still doesn't hurt because it's only ring 2. And then the Huskies actually are going to pop the respawn outside of zone, and then probably move in from there. Spartan Bulldogs have noticed that respawn, though. It is kind of in the middle of energy banks, and they are going to be looking to gatekeep that if they can. Collegiate College is going to loot the Mythic bin. They're going to find a Kraber, a Golden PK, and a Golden Nemi. Who's going to take the Kraber is the real question. Because, I mean, obviously the Newcastle needs to keep the PK. And it looks like, meanwhile, South Arc and South Arc Apex is going to be, like, hard fighting this. Oh my god, the stun from the fences there is going to be taking them down here. Gamerhawks, South Arc only has 1 left, now has 2 after the res. Gamerhawks, I don't know how much they have left. I can't like switch. I cannot switch to them for some reason. It looks like Gamerhawks is still around, but just barely. South Arc is down to 2 players. Their last one to get thirsted. Gamerhawks is also down to 2, so it is a 2v2. It looks like. South Arc does have a Watson. That is known for sure. They are going to get to be able to find the 1 knock onto said Watson though, and they're also going to be able to find the thirst. So the last Gamerhawk is probably looking to leave, if I had to guess. I mean, was able to find it. It is a Wraith who's going to try and portal away there. He is going to pop that Q at a very, very good timing, I must say. And it's just kind of like using that portal movement speed. Oh my goodness, that is fast. Meanwhile, Collegiate College is getting shot at a team from behind over here.
Got a bad one over there.
Oh wait, it looks like CC managed to get a pick there with the Crave, but they are kind of being pinched between 2 teams right here. That is not the best wall possible. And it looks like UCSD Navy is kind of set up in this small building here with Collegiate College watching that like Hawks, Gamerhawks maybe. And yeah, SMU Huskies has only 1 player remaining, but does have both banners, and is just going to look to res that despite there being 2 players down there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He is going to somehow get out of that. UGA Red is also looking at this right now. Anyway, Collegiate College Tigers does have 2 down though. And also, the last player doesn't have unfortunately does not have a beacon. Yeah, no, this is gonna be the end of it there. Yeah, definitely. I don't think like there's a little bit uncoordinated in terms of who they're looking at. I wasn't actually able to watch too much of that since I was looking at Barton Bulldogs, who did manage to find that last kill over there. South Arc Apex is a solo and is kind of like dancing with his TN Tech team over here. Meanwhile, NMSU Crimson is kind of like playing this edge here as well. UCSD is kind of looking at the solo Gamerhawk. He was trying to get a kill onto South Arc there. Not able to find him. The Gamerhawk is gonna have to run using Portal again. I'm gonna go for the wall jump. He is kind of rotating into an entire other team. I don't think he realizes. He does now because he's dead. Anyway, UGA Red is still kind of. NMSU Crimson is still in this position to kind of fight with UCSD. They do kind of have to fight for the position into like the main part of zone here, especially concerning where next zone goes. Meanwhile, UGA Red has noticed the Martin Bulldogs. It's gonna get a lot of damage onto one of them here. Yeah, and they are kind of looking to both like fight that, to push that. They do know where next zone information is. This is a weird zone, by the way. Most of it is kind of this like open cover area right here. And meanwhile, the Barton Bulldogs are going to kind of hug this side right here, just try and move in. Meanwhile, UGA Red, they're just kind of they've rotated far to the right here. South Arc Apex does have position here with Barton Bulldogs kind of a little bit just kind of like playing edge would be putting it mildly. They don't really have any building. They're just kind of playing this little corner here with like the tiniest bit of cover. UGA Red is just gonna looks like the UCSD would did manage to take out the purple team. I forgot what they were called. With TN Tech, Gibby Hands kind of looking to just get a little bit of trying like maybe third party if they can. You see SD Navy is going to find a lot of damage here. They are gonna find one. They're gonna find one knock. Looking for a second. You have a lot of damage onto this as well. Oh my goodness. He's going to find a shield swap there. That's crazy. Super clutch shield swap. Keeps on shooting the Halo by mistake. This team is playing the Halo super crazily. It is a 1v1 here. Oh my god. Oh my god. The EMP coming out from... do they even have... No, it was a hostile EMP from UGA Red that gives that gives TN Tech the dub there. That is absolutely insane. You know, Martin Bulldogs has placed down the Halo, but they are being hard looked at by UGA right now. Who is just kind of spamming that Maggie util, deal a lot of damage. Slycon is just going to have to move up, like just to get out of there. Definitely cannot go for that res because that res is super out in the open. C2 Green does still have its 2 players with South Arc also being just kind of like holding this one building here. They're all in this like one corner actually. I don't really know what's going on. Just kind of not even like looking for any fights right now. And then Charlotte Niners, meanwhile, just kind of looking at SNHU esports here, who do have a couple. Does have one down. Oh my gosh, it's getting naded like crazy too. It's getting Maggied with that Maggie Q. What happened to it looks like they pushed TN Tech in 1 because TN Tech's gone. I need to be looking at the kill feed more religiously. But yeah, Martin Bulldogs is also still stubbornly clinging to life. CSU, I'm not sure if they know that South Arc is in that building right behind them. Because I mean, neither team is really looking for anything right now. But like South Arc is just playing this like super quiet, super chill, super quiet. And I mean, it looks like they figured out that there's a team right outside of them, basically. But they're not really doing too much. SNHU does still kind of have that solo. Is like stubbornly clinging to life right here. If that Maggie Q is a little bit more on the edge, would be like messing this Maggie up, forcing them to commit resources. And it looks like CSU has noticed that there is a team in this tiny corner, and they I don't know if you want to really push into that stinger though. Oh, he's going to find one, but that grenade's going to go crazy. Yeah, that honestly, it's crazy that South Arc almost didn't get away with that. Just all things considered, because I mean, like it was a 2v3, but I mean, I guess they were all in the corner. I mean, honestly though, if Suzu had just like naded that, like if they just like thrown nade after nade after nade, I mean, it would have been over for South Arc. But yeah, we're down to 4 teams in one, or 3 full teams in 1 solo here. Barton Bulldogs does not have the banner, does have a Moe, but does not have the banner. There's no crafter in zone. So it is just going to be a solo for the rest of the match, it looks like. UGA Red is going to put down are we at final ring close yet? No. It is, we still have a minute to go. It looks like, in general, both UGA Red and the Charlotte Niners are just kind of like turtling up in their own respective positions. South Arc is going to find the last Barton Bulldog and take him out. That's still very impressive 4th place for the Bulldogs. And UGA Red is just kind of playing on this corner here. Gonna get like a decent chunk of damage onto South Arc, who is honestly looking to be in a pretty decent position to win it all right here. Yeah, I mean, a lot of kills as well. South Arc is going to get Maggie ulted though, and pushed outside the zone. Gonna be stunned. Oh my gosh, and pushing right into that DK right there. And it looks like there's another team coming out as well. The number keys at this point. This is one of the craziest runs I've ever seen. You can't just kind of play back here and wait for that team, since they do have to push from zone. They have to be very, very low health. They'll be super low though. Just nade this. Doesn't have any nades, it looks like. Has already used all of them up. And so again, this team is going to have to push around the corner here. And so, oh my god, this is, everyone is, oh wow, that is a crazy fence there. UGA Red is going to win this thanks to the util, thanks to that positioning there. Was just closest to the center of zone. That is a really crazy final zone. Like, it actually got super, super tight there at the end. Nice job.
We have our Apex champion.
All right, let's see if the overstat is updated finally. I kind of doubt it. No, it is not. Oh wait, looks like it has. Yeah, we can move to Firefox real quick. Yeah, so it looks like TNTech Gibby Hands is current, as of last match was in the lead. Do not have next match information as of yet. Yeah, so UJ Red's going to win that with 5 kills. Charlotte Niners should have 6 at the end there. South Arc managed to find 6 as well. Barton Bulldogs had 6, and placing 4th is really good for a duo team. But yeah, nice job indeed. Okay, so now we have the updated scores here. So it looks like Team Tech Gibby Hands is going to be at the top here with 15 total kills and strong placement points, with UCSD Navy having the same amount of kills but having a little bit worse placement. In terms of legend bans, we're going to be looking at double controller bans here, with Caustic and Watson being the next one. Scholar College has dropped to 7th from 3rd here, which makes sense. You're going to see a lot of variance in the first couple matches here. But yeah, I mean, Mags Not Clips from UCSD Navy is going to be has the top kills right now. Best survival time is going to be Koopa Troopa from, I don't know what team that is. I was just, yeah, to be honest. And then top damage is also going to be Mags Not Clips. Yeah. So honestly, we've also been having some like really high quality games, and I agree, these have been some really good games. But yeah, I mean, and then if we want to look at stats here, in terms of placement and, versus kills, as you can see, Colorado College has like pretty even split between placement and kills, and then Gibby Hands also has an exactly even split as well. But yeah, UCSD Navy has the same amount of kills, but just a little bit less placement points, as you can see. And there's also match replays, which is crazy. Coop's game crashed, so looks like we're gonna be getting a little bit it looks like we're gonna be delayed a little bit. We are still only 2 games in after it's already been around close to 90 minutes in. So that's 1 game every 45 minutes, which is better than 1 game every hour, which is the rate that we were going at last time. And it looks, I mean, honestly, I think we're like, all of us just at this point just want to get these matches over with as soon as possible, to be honest, yeah. Switch back to the Apex POV. So we are looking to start. Alright, in terms of team comp here, seeing a lot of Alter. Decent chunk of Wraith and Ashe as well. I don't think we're going to be seeing a Rampart ban yet, though. A lot of Newcastles as well for the support pick. So, yeah. Okay, let's see who got the unlucky drops. It looks like Hard Rocker and UGA Red got the unlucky drops. But that's okay, that's okay. Restart. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm just gonna go take another water break, guys. It's been the 4th restart, 5th restart, I don't know.
This is your champion.
Or yo, I kind of accidentally made a mess with the Nerds gummy clusters. I'm just gonna clean it up real quick. I don't know, man. At least there's no restart, right, guys? At least there's no restart. But still, I mean, we're still just kind of gonna be waiting for a while for stuff to happen. So yeah. This looks like SNHU is kind of gonna be looking to move up here.
Fooling around over here.
Just kind of like deal a little bit of damage there. This is probably gonna be the first fight of the match, if I had to guess. US Ass is going to be running into Charlotte Niners as well. South Arc isn't necessarily looking to fight this too hard, it looks like, as well. Stu Academy is also being is also kind of in between two teams right there as well. Yeah, it looks like in general US Ask is kind of just gonna be moving away once they've realized that they ran into another team here. Okay, what is that POV here? South Arc does have one down already, so that's gonna be SNHU definitely like pushing hard into this. Look at that big track with that PK shot. It's gonna be tracked now. Oh my god, get that kill! Oh! And yeah, they're gonna find that. Nice one. Kind of a little bit messy. Colorado College Tigers. Also, they see a Mirage. Charlotte Niners is going to be shooting at who is that? Yeah, it looks like okay, and then SMU Huskies are just gonna looks like they're gonna be fighting UGA Red. Sorry, my mouse was being a little wonky there. Yeah, they're gonna shoot at UGA Red that's flying over, who looks to be landing directly onto. Oh my God, US Ass is getting landed on. That's crazy. Just pop ult, bro. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's probably gonna get killed here. You'd think. It is going to pop the invisible battery here. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! So close, and yet so far. Oh my gosh! Wait, the bamboozles! No, almost managed just to get it off. That is some really bad luck there. I do have to say. But yeah, that's pretty horrible. I'm sorry. Yeah, but Colorado College Tigers, meanwhile, they seem to, yeah, no, they got a knock on onto one target here on Charlotte Niners. It looks like, yeah, on this guy who's crawling.
This fight isn't over. Get up.
But now it looks like CC Tigers is now fighting with they're going to eliminate CSU Green, which is kind of funny since obviously CSU Green is like CSU is a very close school to Colorado College. They're up in Denver, I believe, but still. Yeah, I don't know. And then, yeah, so Colorado College is going into this already with 2 total kills, because obviously one of those, their knock onto Charlotte Niners was not able to be secured. SMU is going to be shooting at the at SNHU, who are going to be flying in there. We're already down to 4 squads left, or no, 4 squads dead. 13 squads left. St. Clair's is going to be also looking at Hard Rocker, who is very close to them. And then TN-Tech Giving Hands is going to be moving up very aggressively behind Hard Rocker as well, maybe trying to look for this in addition. Meanwhile, NMSU Crimson over here is they also know that UCSD Navy is in this area. They have been fighting quite a bit. They are looking for that fight as well. Hard Rocker is definitely the team to watch right now. They are kind of like pinched between 2 teams, so it's just gotta wonder what's gonna happen. Like nothing much is going on, although TTU just one of their players just got knocked. He's gonna get res, thankfully. It's nice to have that tag, so I actually know who gets knocked from who. But yeah. UGA Red is also moving up towards zone. Colorado College Tigers is a little bit out of zone position here. They do know where next zone is though. And SNHU is going to be very aggressively fighting with the Huskies. Neither team has really traded like too much damage, all things considered. SMU is going to be pushing up off of that big crack and big damage on the Newcastle, though it looks like just a little bit. They are fighting very far away from zone though, and they obviously haven't been able to find a knock or a kill as of yet. Meanwhile, the Gamerhawks seem to be fighting with UGA Red. UGA Red hasn't really taken any damage. They're actually going under to avoid all of this, it looks like. Who's that ult coming from? It's coming. Gamerhawks is ulting themselves, actually. I didn't realize that. It seems like a very strange ultimate. Charlotte Niners is, has spotted out the TN Tech as well. But yeah, or Tennessee Tech? I don't know. But yeah.
That way.
Okay, and meanwhile, this fight has gotten really close with SMU kind of having the slight upper hand right here. It looks like it is a 1v1 between 2 ramparts. Oh my goodness! And yeah, it looks like SNHU is going to come out on, or no, it was a 1v1 between a Maggie and a rampart. The rampart got super low there, and is just going to be taken out by the shotgun. The problem being mainly that they now need to get all the way across zone. And yeah, Colorado College, meanwhile, is now fighting with the Barton Bulldogs. Just trying. They have managed to get into zone, but Barton Bulldogs is just trying to like get some farm some evo, get some damage off on them as well. There's also a there's a gold wingman over there too if they want it. I don't know. I mean, they obviously can't have scanned it because they don't have the skirmishers there. But still. Meanwhile, it looks like otherwise, like things just kind of been settled down. The one thing here is that CU Academy is hard holding this choke point here. I mean, obviously you can move through this choke point as well, but NMSU has also taken a ton of damage. It needs to heal up before they can re-engage the fight, and UCSD Navy is going to take this choke point first, which is going to be really big. Especially because NMSU needs a way to move in. If they look to move into this middle checkpoint here, then they might get cooked. NMSU is actually going to run right past it though, and CU Academy is also going to move past. I would have put like a drone to watch for a rotate or something, but it looks like they're not going to do that as well. There's also a unclaimed mythic bin. It looks like UCSD Navy will be the team to claim that. Meanwhile, Colorado College Tigers is just kind of moving back and forth. They're being watched by around 2 teams. They are getting EMP'd by, it looks like, who did they get EMP'd by UGA? UGA Red just like randomly farming damage with EMP, I guess. Depleting other teams' meds. But yeah. are looking to kind of hold the Barton Bulldogs, who are pinched between two teams, because SNHU has did manage to complete the rotate from all the way over here, and so Colorado College Tigers is just going to be trying to watch the Bulldogs, who are kind of moving like far through zone, maybe even looking to maybe move through zone. That is a long rotate through zone though. So they're kind of, they might also just might be trying to just be patient a little bit. Colorado College is kind of also, they are being, in terms of tempo, they are a little bit behind because they're not in zone. There's two teams that can look at them while they rotate into zone. So that's a little bit dangerous as well. And then CU Academy, and NMSU Crimson is kind of at this like, this very dicey position. UCSD Navy did manage to get the Mythic win, and also is going to be able to claim a Kraber as well. Colorado College Tigers are kind of, they seem to have pinged this area over here. The problem being that they still need to move into an area that UGA Red is holding pretty heavily. And yeah, I don't know. NMSU is going to be rotating very slowly behind us. CU Academy is in a very, very bad position right now. I can't even lie. They're stuck between a lot of different teams, between UCSD Navy. Yeah, one teammate is going to get team shot by multiple teams there, and knocked. Going to maybe look to EMP this, if I had to guess. Not even going to look to EMP this. The drone's actually getting shot as well. I would have EMP'd this just to buy your team a little bit of space there. But just going to turtle up inside of this truck, which is going to be tough. UGA Red, also Colorado College is pushing UGA Red. He managed to find, come on, give me the color, okay. Colorado College did manage to find 2 knocks here. They traded 1 knock back. But still managed to find it. And then UGA Red is... Wow, they did not find Koopa Troopa. That's kind of funny. But yeah. It looks like TN Tech Gibby Hands is also going to be rotating along the side here towards zone. Yeah, Colorado College just hasn't found the last knock person, who will eventually bleed out, but it's still pretty funny. There, it looks like Bad Banna has spotted out that TN Tech is moving in here. And Color is alone though. Is going to manage to get the Q off, just barely, but it is still in a little bit out of position here. Okay, it looks like TN Tech might did manage to get 1 knock. It looks like too with that with the mobile minigun Sheila as well. They are going to hard push off of that. It looks like. Going to get a 2nd knock, it looks like. That is going to be 2 out of the 3, it looks like. Yeah, and are going to get the break off on Flash and find the 3rd kill on TN Tech. That is going to be 3 kills to Colorado College. And it looks like Bad Banna with 5 kills is going to be the kill leader. Does have 7 kills right now at 10th place. Well, with 10 teams left, I guess. UGA Red's solo is also going to be kind of over here, just kind of like holding on there. Meanwhile, CU Academy is pushing very aggressively into Hard Rocker. There's just like, are gonna find a knock actually. That's pretty crazy. And it looks like Hard Rocker is also playing from inside of zone as well. They kind of have an AFK, it looked like, which is kind of standing still. CU Academy still has to push through multiple teams in order to get the zone here though. And Colorado College Tigers does look like has found the last person in CU Academy, in UGA, well, had found where the last person from Colorado College Tigers was, but he's instead looking at this last fight over here. It looked like they were able to find at least 1 kill onto Charlotte Niners here. Charlotte Niners is not in zone. Is going to have to kind of like move a little bit there. He's in cover though. Colorado College Tigers is just going to move back towards this building, which they do know that there was a a catalyst in here at some point. Oh my God! There was just a jump scare. Is going to get killed by a random shot from another team there. So they are going to lose that kill, unfortunately. That's very unfortunate. But they do gain that one bit of placement as well. And it looks like they're not going to be hard watching the Charlotte Niners here, especially with the minigun. However, Gamerhawks is going to be moving up behind the Colorado College Tigers, which does pose a bit of a risk. SNHU is going to just be going to, for loot over here as well. Colorado College Tigers also has one of the last buildings in zone. This is round 5 ring closer, so this is going to be a building that they can hold for the rest of the game before they have to start moving for final ring. But honestly, they're also going to be definitely looking to hold the Charlotte Niners here because they know that they have to rotate pretty aggressively in order to get in zone. They do have an Ash, which means that they can rip the phase tear, but still. Definitely going to be a very interesting rotate from Charlotte Niners. SNHU, meanwhile, is essentially in zone. There's not too much cover. Yeah. So also you might have seen there that Charlotte Niners did rip the phase tear. This area though is the area that the SNHU does have to move into. There's a random player on Gamerhawks who is also just kind of moving very aggressively, going to get a lot of damage onto SNHU though, who is going to pop the Newcastle Q. Barn Bulldogs, who is a solo, is also going to be going to start slowly walking into zone. Colorado College Tigers is kind of going to start slowly walking up on this, trying to get a little bit of kills here as well. Bad Bennett is going to drop, kind of has to, and does look like he's going to be able to get the safety there. And it looks like CC was able to knock one. That is going to be a very free res, it looks like. Yeah. However, Barton Bulldogs is lurking. Did definitely hear the res there. But this is Color College does have the low ground here, but is definitely still the team to watch as of right now. They do also kind of have the positional advantage because the center of zone is low ground. They are kind of looking to start moving up to this high ground right now, though. There is a team in there they're pretty sure they know about it. Not going to find a lot of damage there. He is going to get a gigantic thermite off. A phase tear is going to be ripped, but still. And they're going to kind of take this position here. Gamerhawks 2 did get pretty much wiped by the SNHU there. Yeah, it looks like Colorado College's plan is just kind of be looking to hug the wall right here. However, it looks like the teams are coming to them. Oh my goodness! I'm going to get one knock. That can be two now. I'm going to look to finish these kills as well. And Charlotte Niners has moved all the way back to this small spot here as well. And it looks like Colorado College did get a little bit low in that fight. Those grenades are going to be a little bit brutal. There is going to be it's going to be the last. Oh my gosh! Got the 100 there. Are going to be able to find the rest of the kill as well. Going for the shield swap now. Colorado College Tigers has frankly a certain amount of kills right now. It does have 10 total kills and is looking to make that 13 with the last initial members of the squad. Are just kind of looking to force the teams out because they do know that they will eventually have to drop. They do have a lot of close range utility with the Sheila minigun, with the PKs, with the Newcastle utility as well, which they're going to drop right now. SNHU is kind of like slowly watching and waiting here, dealing a decent chunk of damage. Gamerhawks is going to be randomly porting. And I think if anything, Colorado College needs to be very careful of the teams above them right now. As I say that, as they get knocked by one of those teams here, are just gonna go one team left. Going to get a giant crack on one of them. And I don't know if SNHU has the time, and so they do have the time to res that, but they do have to drop here, meaning that they are going to find one. They are going to find one kill there, and they're going to and they're going to find the win as well. Nice job, Colorado College Tigers. You know, the other team just kind of burned to zone there. It looks like wasn't able to move off of there.
We have our Apex champion.
Nice job, Colorado College Tigers. Able to find that with, I think, with I think around 14, 13 kills, which is a lot. That's going to be a lot of placement points, a lot of kill points as well. So yeah, very exciting end to the game there. A lot of people were just kind of dropping on top of Colorado College Tigers, and they were just kind of, you know, like picking at the scraps, the people who were forced to drop to get away from the fights, and just securing all of those kills. It looks like playing just like to hug the wall there as well, just that they wouldn't be able to get fired at. Like the people would have to invest a lot of resources. They have to stand on top of the wall out in the open in order to push that, meaning that they could get team shot by the rest of Colorado College. SNHU did have 16 kills there, which is kind of crazy, but Colorado College Tigers is going to be ending that with 13 kills and first place. So let's quickly check on the standings again. Gonna have to reload the page, and yeah, we are and now in effect, Colorado College Tigers has been boosted to first place overall with 39 points, 1 point ahead of SNHU with 19 total kills, an average placement of 5.3. In terms of statistics there, they have 20 placement points and 19 kills. That's pretty crazy. Rampart went crazy. Can't wait for them buffs. Yeah, no, the buffs will be going pretty wild. And the third band's going to be on Maggie. Interesting. Colorado College is going to be able to keep their Newcastle Rampart core for a while. 20 knife trade up for first. Let us win. So I'm reading the chat messages when I realized that like that's not even being like shown on screen. But yeah, that was a really crazy win. Colorado College is yeah, they're very much going to get boosted up there. Bad Ben is also getting up there in terms of total kills there with Video Game, who is a member of the Colorado College team, also having some of the best survival time, along with Bad Bana from the team. And then in terms of top damage, Big Fat Toad's going to be up there with nearly 4,000. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely get like a lot of like really good Sheila damage there. Also, we're still at a very high quality score. We are down to good instead of very good. I believe match quality is also based on like if all the kills are concentrated on one team. And if you go back to the Apex Legends screen for a second, SNHU did kill a fourth of the lobby, and Colorado College essentially also killed a fourth of the lobby. And so that's going to decrease the match quality score. But at the same time, we did get to the final ring and the final ring closing, which does improve it as well. So I'm actually going to toss all of the refuse from the like all of the like nerds that came off of the nerds gummy clusters real quick as we wait for the match to start. But yeah, I'm also gonna get some water since I talked a lot more than I thought I would during that match. But yeah. All right, guys. Wait a minute. Colorado College just picked Loba. If they're on World's Edge, that might be because they have a Vault POI. I don't get to see what POIs people have until we actually start the match. That's crazy. Loba, Newcastle, Rampart. That's insane. Yeah, wait, hold on. Let's see here. Colorado College got Geyser. Yeah, they definitely picked Loba exclusively so that they can get out to the vault for free. That's really crazy. But yeah, nice. Oh, they also have a shotgun arsenal. Geyser is not known for having like exceptional loot, but having that shotgun arsenal is going to be really clutch. Everyone can get the shotgun of their choice. I've played a few games with CC, Big Fat Toad. I know that he's a big fan of the EVA over the PK, and then everyone else is going to be picking the PK, obviously. I'm a PK man myself. I do like the Mastiff. Pre-nerf, I was like the Mastiff GOAT. I was like the Newcastle player for the team. I would just run like Mastiff with everything. I would just rock people's games with my Mastiff, if you will. But yeah. Anyway, it's definitely still going to be like a pretty like normal game in terms of, you know, like early game, not too much is going to be going on. But yeah. Sorry guys, I'm eating nerds. Spoils from yesterday's war.
Let's see what we have over here.
UJ Red is also moving into Geyser as well.
Let's go here. Standard stock here. Level 2.
I thought they were going Loba so they could crack the vault, but don't seem to be opening the vault for now.
Let's head that way.
Enemy over there. Just wait. We can go over there. Just a thought. If I'm wrong, you can kill me.
Maybe they've decided it's not worth it, but doesn't have a full Evo cache in it? No? Okay, are opening the vault now. I was a little confused there. I don't know too much about proper vault timing, to be honest.
Got an amp here.
Oh, I think they also want to find some source of Evo before taking that full Evo cache in order to like efficiently properly efficiently kind of take it there.
How about we reposition over there?
Heads up, we got an enemy.
I wonder what we'll find over there.
It is going to find the Evo for all of them.
I've chosen
Meaning that now it is viable for one of them to grab the full Evo cache. there's big time fighting going on right here. The Gibby ult has been popped by the part of UGA Red. UCSD Navy is going to try to push into the building there to survive. Is not, but is going to get sniped up by another team. Yeah, CC Tigers is actually is also trying to third party on this right now.
I see an enemy.
Watch out, enemy there.
CC Bad Banner with the charge rifle. I gotta watch this. Miss. I'm John Charge Rifle, by the way. Wait, UGA Red did manage to like get survive all the way there. No knocks. UGSD is looking to recover the banner, it looks like. Wait, this is a really ballsy play. I want to see how this goes. Colorado College Tigers is oh yeah, it's an altar. That makes sense. I didn't realize I was watching an altar. My fault. But yeah, meanwhile, it looks like South Arc might be getting held out by Gibby Hands here. Or TN Tech. I probably shouldn't be saying Gibby Hands on stream. But yeah, there's a lot of teams in this era, lots of fighting. Hard Rocker's also currently like in combat with St. Clair's Gold, who has a lot more health than Hard Rocker. Because Hard Rocker has lost basically all of their shields, and they also have a Sheila that is hard scoping that. They're gonna move away. Hard Rocker or St. Clair's also they all portaled out. They weren't really sure if they wanted to take that fight so early. There are still 16 squads left. You don't really want to coin flip things if you don't have to. And if you don't have any knocks, you don't have anything like that. Charlotte Niners is also going to be, they've taken a position in Fragment. This is going to be like very much so a Fragment game, a Fragment zone. Colorado College is trying to get next zone information. Has gone, it is a Fragment West zone. That is kind of really cringe. Fragment zones I'm not a big fan of. And it looks like CC is going to be moving through the tunnel in order to get that rotate off. Meanwhile, UCSD did manage to get the res off, and they are just kind of going to be looking to hold Gamerhawks as well. Obviously, the zone has stopped closing for now, but still.
Got an amp here.
Shotgun bolt here. Extended heavy mag here.
Oh my gosh, wait. Gamerhawks only has whites, and they just got broken. UCSD is going to be moving up on this with just the extreme health advantage that they have here. Let's look to just deal a lot of damage here. That's a Stinger going to come out and a knock onto the Bangalore. And they're going to be pushing up here into the building, on top of the building actually. One teammate is already moving away. Okay, I was going to say, those massive shots weren't going crazy. The last Gamerhawk did manage to portal out there. But it looks like UCSD Navy is following super aggressively here, though. The last Gamerhawk has been spotted out. Does have the Q to run even further there. Doesn't have the portal anymore, though. Going to get into the door just barely and just trying to play Ring Around the Rosie. He is at that 1 health. He is going to just try and rat and hide. This would be crazy if it works. Oh my god. Oh my god, it worked. It worked. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's getting clipped. That is getting clipped. We gotta send that to UCSD Navy as well. That's so crazy. Yeah. Meanwhile, Colorado College Tigers looking to get this Evo cache over there, and yeah, I don't know. Meanwhile, it looks like TN Tech did manage to find their marks on looks like on NMSU Crimson, who lost a lot of players and looks like in like a survey camp kind of fight. Meanwhile, it looks like they lost players in getting held at this bunker entrance over there. UCSD Navy is going to be slowly walking into zone. Gamerhawks as well. You have to let Gamerhawks. You gotta like go on to like win this game now. After that insane clutch, that was crazy. But yeah, also we are looking at a mythic bin spawning right in the middle of zone. Going to craft 2 banners there. That's gonna be nice. I don't. Unfortunately, we do not get any information about like how many like meds they have left. No idea if Gamerhawks can survive in this. Doesn't seem to have any syringes left actually. Colorado College is seems to be fighting at a team over here as well, getting a lot of cracks onto St. Clair. Oh man, got a lot of damage off as well. CSU Green, meanwhile, seems to be fighting on low ground versus the Huskies. Gonna just be rotating fast because it's very hard to contest the team on that kind of epicenter high ground. NMSU Crimson does not have either banner, but is looking to kind of go towards this epicenter crafter, which is kind of dangerous considering there's multiple teams there. CU Academy is also going to be fighting a lot of. They're going to be you know, kind of fighting early with TN Tech as well. Colorado College Tigers does have the kind of the high ground area of this kind of like the cliffs near epicenter edge here. And so, oh man, they got a gold bin. Nice job, nice job. Mythic bin is also currently unclaimed. UGA Red is probably gonna be the team to take it. Hard Rocker Varsity as well. I don't know why this guy isn't healing. But he's getting pushed up by UCSD Navy. The Bangalore is going to fall with Hard Rocker just going to be trying to like watching but not shooting, or going to miss the sniper shot there. A different Hard Rocker also kind of got out more. Oh my gosh! No, they're getting shot by Colorado College. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, that's actually insane. Both of the Hard Rockers somehow get out there. Did lose a teammate, but still, that is pretty crazy. UCSD Navy is hot on their heels though, and it looks like Hard Rockers just hasn't learned their lesson. There's a team hot on your trails, bro. You gotta move. They are actually going to be pushing right into US Ass, who is going to spot one out. Hard Rocker does get knocked there. I don't even know by which team. But yeah, and then meanwhile, NMSU Crimson over here is just like firing at these teams, at the team in the bubble there. This is going to be tough. Did manage to craft the banners somehow, but is going to be alone against the 3 from the Huskies. Did manage to get a lot of damage onto that Gibby though. That's very impressive. Meanwhile, Colorado College Tigers has moved up here. Video Game does have the equivalent of red shield with that amp, which is pretty solid on Newcastle as well. CSU Green is going to be trying to hold the Huskies, but has also noticed that Colorado College is here as well. The Rampart is going to get knocked, and it's going to be Colorado College pushing up here, going to find the wipe onto. CSU there, and going to be pulled out there thanks to the Newcastle. And yeah, does also have the shield overcharge. Doesn't need a Papa Bathe. Thank you, Big Fat Toad. And meanwhile, SNHU is looking to aggressively push UCSD Navy, who is holed up in this building. They're just kind of nading that right now. Colorado College is kind of also very aggressively watching the Huskies, who are very nearby. Colorado College are going to be using a lot of utility there, just to try and see if they can get any damage here. Don't do one knock. Going to push up off that for sure. Going to find another crack. That's going to be a lot of damage. Last one here. And it looks like that's going to be the last kill there. However, there is a new team here. A little bit of an interesting Loba bracelet, but it's fine. Also, the yeah, okay, nice job. It looks like the Gibby hands are kind of looking at this team, trying to get something here. They are also they're gonna pop the Loba Black Market just to, I guess, like refill on ammo, refill on supplies, refill on small meds too. But yeah. I mean, Colorado College doesn't have a lot of distance to cover, and also has theoretically infinite small meds. So yeah, that is another part of it. However, I believe that Colorado College is out of Sheila bullets for right now. Maybe not necessarily looking for these damage trades, just going to kind of rotate around, find a less contested rotate into zone here. Meanwhile, SNHU did manage to find the wipe. And now have this building uncontested. However, Barton Bulldogs is going to be watching them. Is only a duo, so it's the man disadvantage. They're also, US Ask does also, has found the kind of intro area. UGA Red also managed to loot the Mythic bin, giving everyone a ton of Evo as well. They have detected Colorado College Tigers. Knowing UGA, they might also just like rip the EMP just to troll, which, you know, honestly that makes sense. Colorado College has spotted out the players inside the building. Are going to hard scope that with the Sheila, because they do have to move in here. They are barely in zone right here. Oh my god, almost managed to get the kill there, but the energized zipline is going to mean that a lot of damage is just going to be like resisted there. That's actually like a really crazy zipline. Really crazy that they're able to get that off, claim that building that which is contested, by the way. UGA Red doesn't even know that there's a team beneath them. One of their teammates is going to fall there on the second floor. No, on the third floor. Wait, that's crazy. And then UGA Red is going to kind of push into there. Actually going to find one kill. Wait, no. This is UGA Red not watching. I'm so sorry. But yeah, no. TN Tech, they just get pushed they push into a Gibby bubble and somehow are successful. Colorado College Tigers, meanwhile, they have managed to find 2 kills here, and oh my gosh, switch to the CCP over here. It's gonna be one last player here.
Fight doesn't stop here.
He's going to try and pop the overheal amp right there as well. Just kind of needs to play a little bit safe here. It looks like more than anything. John Video Game is taking a lot of damage. Going to trade a lot of damage back though. Just needs to be careful about their health bars, especially considering need to move for zone. Going to have to move over here and just slide over. It looks like. Oh man, just runs in the open just a little bit. Take a lot of damage. It's going to be just Big Fat Toad left. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Oh, gets killed there right at the last seconds. That's really unfortunate. Yeah. It looks like unfortunately because they did get knocked, they don't get any kill credit, I believe. I'm unsure. Oh, and it looks like, did they die to the Stinger or did they die to zone? That was no, they died to the Stinger. Big Fat Hood is getting a lot of KP, just like in the kill feed, but I don't know if those kills count. It's going to be 2 teams left. One of them is CU Academy, and the other is CU Gold there, or St. Clair St. Gold, who are rezzing right now. Only have 2 players that only managed to res 1. This is a really weird because TN Tech there just I guess didn't realize about the Stinger and just died to it. So it's 2 teams which have relatively speaking not too much KP and versus a duo. So it's just a very interesting kind of end of zone here. Okay, yeah, drone's gonna go.
Target spotted.
Let's relocate here.
It looks like CU Academy is St. Clair's has taken the aggressive angle here in terms of does have the center of the final zone. The final zone is closing as well. Does have a minigun to just kind of hold these guys down. Has scanned both of them. That is going to be a very easy kill right there. EMP does go off. But I believe the last CU Academy member is kind of low ground here. Definitely has the disadvantage. Also is a fresh respawn. Maybe able to find that. No, not able to find the laser there. Not able to find that kill. Does have to push back down. Is trapped here. This seems very hard for St. Clair's Academy to throw, but it is possible. Oh my god, actually, wait, hold on. Oh, almost found it. Almost found that kill there. Yeah, honestly, I found that the car has been really kind of inconsistent lately. That's an unfortunate one. But yeah, Colorado College is going to end that with with in 4th place with 7 kills, which is nothing to scoff at. TN Tech Gippyhands is going to find a lot of kills as well. CU Academy with a 2nd place has 5. I mean, I mean, as you can see, it's one of those games where all of the lower placements have more kills. And yeah, but yeah, well, let's see how the stats reflect that once the stats get updated. Okay, Colorado College is still going to be in the lead with 51 points and 26 kills, with SNHU Club Esports going to be slightly behind with 48. Rampart is going to be the next ban as well. With TN Tech Gippyhands going to be moving up a place as well to 3rd with 48 as well. They are actually tied for 2nd, depending on how you look at it. And yeah, UCSD Navy is going to be 4th. Let me actually switch the stats. How many more games? 2 more games. We actually have a yeah, we actually have a different observer as our person now. It's very interesting. Or like a different admin as our like observer admin. Okay, we are getting a new lobby, it seems. Oh yeah, because the match is bugged. It says it's still in progress. Still waiting for new lobby code. Waiting for a new lobby code. In terms of survival time, I mean, video game, Bad Bana, and all 3 members of CSC have the best survival time, and we got Bad Bana still is on the leaderboard for top kills with top damage. Big Fat Toad is still on there, so yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. I don't have too much more to say because I don't know, the game was good. Wait, let's see the match quality. Still at 7.28. Yeah, I mean, that 4th match was so weird. Because like the team that was like very much in, like that initial like scramble at the very end there, to kind of like, I guess when like everyone was kind of rotating from like the edge of what do you even call it, like The edge of Fragment West. The western side of Fragment West, if that makes sense. Still waiting on the code, still waiting on the code. Okay, looks this so we've joined the new lobby now. Okay, it looks like we are loading into a match. Sorry, just been a little bit distracted. My fault. Okay, looks like, oh man, Colorado College is breaking out the Pathfinder. Sorry guys, I loaded into a match of Hearthstone and I had exact C's lethal in my in my Brawlyseum game. Also, is CC playing the Loba this time around? That's an excellent question. I couldn't press M for a while there. We are not. We are going for the Sparrow instead. There's a ton of Sparrows. We do have a vault vault POI that, I mean, oh wait, so, I mean, we could have gone for one. And it looks like, yeah, we're gonna go for staging as well, since that's essentially a free POI. Gonna grab the Havoc as well. I've noticed that the video Jame is a big fan of the Havoc. And yeah, I mean, especially if you get that turbocharger, it becomes such a strong weapon. And otherwise, it's still very, very like solid, kind of both in close range and in long range, at least in my experience. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of zoom out. Anyway, about my Hearthstone, yeah, I was playing against Elemental Shaman, and he played that thing. It's like if this would take damage from a nature spell, gets like +2/+1. That thing became like huge, and I couldn't do anything about it because he kept on blowing up all of my creatures or all of my minions. With the same spells that he was using to like pump up his creature, but eventually I was able to I got down to like 4 health, I think, because no, he was like 6 health, because I got down to 9 just from combat damage before I could kill that one creature, and I don't know, I found like the reanimated Pterodax with the lifesteal, which got me back up to 10. And also off of that play, I was able to play the 2 like Stitch Giants, the 8/8s that cost 1 less for each corpse you spent that game. And the great thing was that I had before the turn before, I didn't realize we were restarting. The match before I had gone, or the turn before I had played the thing that's like spend 4 corpses and then you return to summon a copy of this. And so he had to do something about that. So he played the Wind Fury Rush guy. The thing is, when that guy dies, he adds the Wind Fury weapon to your hand, which is kind of a big problem. And so I needed to like build up a board, and so I just like played like a taunt minion and just kind of prayed, because I think it would be like 8 damage maximum, but like he could find a little bit more probably. Lots of spamming in the chat. People are really upset about that one. Yeah, we still got 2 matches left, and it is already 3:30. Barton was not in. That's my bad. Oh my gosh. We are not getting out of this one until I'm guessing 4:30. Everyone is really, really tired. This is when games are supposed to be over by now. So yeah. I don't know. Everyone's just really like. Yeah, everyone's really tired. I'm gonna do another Hearthstone game, to be honest. I'm getting a little bit tired here as well. Okay, this is the 5th restart. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. What are you gonna do about it? It is the 5th restart. What are you gonna do about it? I'm currently in the Brawlyseum. I am playing Frost Unholy Death Knight. I've honestly think it's a little bit stronger than Frost, which is, you know, the like archetypical, you know, if you don't have any good like new cards, you just go Frost. But I've been doing Frost Unholy because like Wave of Tar is such a strong spell in the Brawlyseum metagame. Playing against the Hunter, I haven't played against the Hunter in a while actually. Speaking of Wave of Tar, there is one right there. I'm actually gonna keep that, I think, just because if it's a Hunter, might be going wide with beasts. Okay, that is a very, very terrible hand. I probably shouldn't have kept the Wave of Tar. I was just egoing that. Because I have 3 4-cost spells in hand, and 1 card that costs corpses instead of mana. The reanimated Pterodax. Morgan LT, if you're watching the stream, please stop, because oh my god, there's a bunch of 6. Oh god. Oh my god. Yeah, people are losing their minds. I just drew a 7 mana card. Okay. Well, the good news is that if he starts playing cards now, eventually I'll get Wave of Tar, and that'll be able to wipe his board. Wave of Tar again is deal 2 damage to all enemy minions. Enemy minions cost 2 more next turn. It also lets you run Stitch Giant, which is pretty strong, especially since you're spending a lot of corpses. Okay. That's not great. I should probably just look to take less damage here. He did just summon 3 1/1s for 3, which give him a random beast when summoned. Okay, match is starting now. This is such an this feels like such a weird match. Yeah, I guess I just go wave of tar here. Just slum down. I drew another wave of tar, which is nice as well. I feel like I don't have to though. I don't want to waste it, so I'm just gonna go for another hero power and like slowly whittle down his 1/1s because I don't want to waste my wave of tar when I don't have to. Plus, I want to build up corpses so I can eventually use my reanimated Patera decks, and also because corpses are really important in this deck since you do want to spend them eventually. Plays a 3/2 that draws a card because he played Story of Karnasa, which shuffles 10 raptors into the deck. So it's gonna like really depend if I can draw any. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say if I can draw anything that costs less than that costs 3 mana or less, which is exactly what I did. I managed to draw the 3-drop. That's a 1/1 with Reborn and Death Rattle. Summon a 2/2 Undead Beast with Taunts. And yeah, okay, he's gonna Storm the Gates. That is a card that I have not seen main decked in a while. I'm probably actually, depending on what he plays. What was the rewind effect? Oh wait, the Raptor Herald has rewinds. That's crazy. I didn't even realize that. I am going to go ahead and pop the Wave of Tar here, and then just kind of start swinging in. I do have 5 corpses now thanks to the body bagger as well. Hey, what is going on? My game isn't. Am I not focused? Okay, yeah, Apex Legends was in the primary tab there. Color College somehow gets the same drop POI, which is kind of funny. But yeah. Yeah, it's actually like very similar to the same POIs actually. All things considered. What? They were shooting a cargo bot. It's like, I heard a gunshot. Anyway, CU Academy and Gamerhawks are definitely the closest teams here because they landed Fragment and Monument respectively. So yeah, and then Hard Rocker, TN Tech, all pretty strong. Still not too much is going on right now. I don't know. Wait, so it looks like Color College is moving. It has kind of like moved entirely to staging now. They are kind of between 2 teams now, looking at UC SD Navy, which is directly in front of them. But yeah. And Barton is moving into what's it called as well? Into survey camp here. Otherwise, not too many teams are fighting. Do we lose a team already? I mean, I'm kind of confused actually now. Wait, actually, so CC Tigers does have someone from UCSD. What is... Oh yeah, I was going to say, what is... Colorado College, yeah, no, has spotted out the UCSD Navy team. They do have whites. The Colorado College's blues. Oh my god, going to break one, then deal a strong amount of damage there as well. Going to scan and reveal UCSD Navy as well. Colorado College Tigers is going to move up onto height as well. 2 wins on Tavern Brawl, by the way, 2-0 for now. Also, one UCSD Navy person is just kind of like not close. Wait, Bad Ben has the bats? That's crazy. Okay, they have 2 knocks here, looks like. Oh, are gonna be able to find the last one. Holy shit, that was a close call. Got very, very low HP there. Wow, okay. Meanwhile, the Huskies are now playing with South Arc right now. Are gonna be able to find a knock there onto one of South Arc's there. That should be a full kill since South Arc is not in a position to go for that res. And yeah, I mean, meanwhile, it just looks like the other teams are just kind of chilling. 15 squads left still. Colorado College is just going to finish looting that. And crazy, 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 crazy. CU Academy though is moving into staging now. I don't think they've scanned Colorado College yet. Probably going to go for the survey beacon there right now, and that's going to reveal CU Academy. Colorado College doesn't necessarily know. However, they are going to see that the scan just went off, and they should be able to tell that it's from a drone as well. Have spotted out. Oh. Not really going to be able to find a lot of damage at all. South Arc is also going to be rotating behind Colorado College Tigers. They are going to be a duo though, but still, getting pinched is not the move when you're playing Apex Legends, so still. After this game, I definitely need a drink of water. Holy moly. Oh wow, they're gonna go for this very aggressively. Are they able to find a kill? No, they're not. In fact, they've taken a lot of damage. They're gonna have to move back to survive this Vanguard ultimate here. Going to get full resets off as well, though. EMP is going to come out. CU Academy is looking to push off of this. The Newcastle ultimate is going to come out as well. That is a swing and a miss from CU Academy. He was going to push or CU Academy, Colorado College. He was going to like swing in there and get killed there. Especially the Pathfinder who just like swung and immediately got lasered. Unfortunate indeed. Is this last game? Is this last game? How many games have we had? Let me quickly check the overstat. Yeah, no, we have 2 more games. Colorado College Tigers is definitely going to drop a lot of placements, just a lot of points in general because of that though. Because they're just gonna, that's a lot of placement points that they leave behind, placing 14. Even though they got a little bit of kill points, they're going to drop a couple places in the overall rankings because of that. But yeah, this is a pretty like fast game so far though. A lot of teams are dying very early here. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Just immediately goes for the res, but gets. I don't know about that one. And then CU Academy is immediately going to be put into this like very, very difficult position. SN Huskies also, I don't think they know how low that person is. They do now, are able to find that kill and that squad wipe. NMSU Crimson does have an Alter who's kind of moved up over here as well. And yeah. South Arc is looking to open the vault. No, they're just going to kick the door out of frustration, it looks like. But yeah. I need to like work on like player BOBs. Because I just kind of like click on a team, but like I didn't see, for example, I didn't like really, I'm also not talking a ton because I'm just like tired and my throat is dry. But yeah. Okay, so in terms of Gamerhawk, they're gonna be, oh my goodness, nice shot. Going to be fighting with US Ass, the duo, going to find that knock off of that crazy headshot. That is insane. Are they gonna go for the, is US Ass gonna go for the res? That is an excellent question. They are, I mean, it's definitely very clear that Gamerhawks is gonna push this team. So US Ass is honestly more than anything just looking for a way out here. They actually are going to go for the res. That's insane. Deal a lot of damage too, but was getting pinched by 2 players there, so it's going to fall. Bard Bulldogs is still going to be ratting on the edge of zone here, going for an Ash Lifeline comp. NMSU Crimson has 2 players moved up with 1 player kind of ratting on the Void Nexus just in case. Has spotted out that UGA Red has claimed the center of Thermo right here, which is going to be very critical. We don't really, yeah, okay, so it is still going to be a Thermo Station zone for a lot longer. And it looks like SMHU is going to also find a wipe onto Hard Rocker Varsity there as well. They just kind of catch them under the bridge and manage to catch them while they were doing the Newcastle res. People have adapted a lot to the Newcastle reses as well. There's also Charlotte Niners are currently fighting with the Gamerhawks as well. Gonna miss some crucial like big damage shots there, but going to start pushing up with the with the crypto drone. As a crypto player, I feel like a lot of people are playing crypto wrong, to be honest. Like, I mean, you don't want to just, like, you hold Q there to just enter straight into drone. Like, I don't know. They also know that there are a lot of squads in the area. They know there are 3, which are probably SNHU, Gamerhawks, and TNTech, who TNTech specifically are pushing out there. NMSU Crimson does kind of just have this, like, strong position. UGA Red has dropped down here to kind of just, like, to loot the Mythic bin. Oh, wow. And one of them is even going to get knocked. Holy moly. It's going to be a lot of damage coming out. Wow, and the almost managed to get that full thirst as well, but not able to, and the res does go off here. But yeah. Charlotte Niners is going to be flying over SNHU. Yeah, SNHU is like finally gonna see them and start shooting. A little bit too little, too late though. With Charlotte Niners having a strong position, well, not super strong. The TNTech Gibby Hands are also, they probably saw these guys fly in. I don't think that they have a Survey Beacon Legend, or no, they don't have a Survey Beacon Legend. So, oops. So that's one other thing here. Cannot scan the Charlotte Niners, but did spot them out, did deal some decent damage. But yeah, I think it's going to be the Gamerhawks' prerogative to rotate in here. TNTech has noticed that there is a team rotating in from zone, looking to hard hold this. Are going to find one knock. Is that going to be another? Yeah, are going to find all the knocks onto the Gamerhawks there. SNHU meanwhile, or South Arc rather, did have one member die to zone. Did have to kind of brutally rotate through the tunnel there in zone. Going to pop a stinger there just to kind of to wipe out NMSU Crimson. That's crazy. I mean, I thought NMSU would be able to just like kind of pretty smoothly change their position there because they had a good position and then just kind of all went to, you know, everything kind of like got messed up when they had to rotate. And then St. Clair's goal is going to be holding this like one last building in zone. Hold on, someone's calling me on Discord.
Opponent there. Huh. They should not have given up that position.
Okay. It's one of my Discord friends, and I just told him, like, I'm literally, like, live streaming right now. But yeah. Anyway. But yeah, SNHU is going to be pushing up here onto the Charlotte Niners. I don't think they really have an idea about, well, it looks like both TN Tech, it looks like both teams just like, both teams just kind of have to deal with TN Tech here, kind of on the high ground. And yeah. Barton Bulldogs, meanwhile, are just kind of, they managed to find quite a few kills. They have 4 kills across the team, which is pretty decent. And then UGA Red is as they're starting to move into zone here, just trying to find like this small area, probably looking for that little elevator station if they can find it, if they can manage to reach it in time. It is a little bit out in the open. Barton Bulldogs is going to fly in, land past St. Clair's. Meanwhile, the SMU Huskies are going to have to rotate. A little bit late in rotating, honestly. The zone is closing very fast behind them. SNHU also a little bit late in rotating. Should be able to get into zone. Not too much cover here other than these boxes and these rocks, though. And it looks like TN Tech got eliminated here. Looks like it was by the Charlotte Niners, just holding them from outside zone. But yeah, UGA Red does kind of have the central position now. Just kind of watching all teams. Central position is honestly not really what you want to go for. To be honest, hold on. Maybe, okay. Not hitting too many shots there. Barton Bulldogs, got hit with a nade arrow. But yeah, SNHU is kind of playing the edge here, knowing that they don't have the best position, it looks like. Charlotte Niners also has a very, very bad position. Has to kind of get across the lava river there, and then kind of get to this area here. Like this, probably like right around here is where they need to get to, and they do have Ash for the phase tear, but phase tears are very kind of obvious where they're going at this stage in the Ash nerf cycle. Anyway, Barton Bulldogs, where are they? They are going to be still watching that house that St. Clair's is in. They're getting hard naded by St. Clair's, and hard fuse util as well. SNHU meanwhile has moved up and taken this position from under UGA Red's nose. And it looks like UGA Red is not playing the bubble play super well. Is going to find a lot of damage onto a lot of UGA Red's teammates there, and is going to find the team wipe. Charlotte Niners, however, has used that opportunity from the fight to move across, and they are going to like rip butcher util, rip butcher nades, and SNHU is going to be forced to both phase tear and pop the Gibby ultimate to get out of that situation. But they are now unfortunately outside of zone. They're getting EMP'd as well. It's a little unfortunate. It looks like it was from St. Clair's. No, wait, who EMP'd them? Oh no, it was from Charlotte Niners. That was kind of a waste of an EMP. This is what I'm talking about when people are about people wasting, about like people not playing crypto right. You're not pushing off of that EMP, so why are you using it? You're just doing it for extra damage. So you're already nice Evo. Barton's a little bit caught on the edge here. Might be able to kind of just like slowly walk their way in. SNHU is going to pop the Newcastle ultimate. It's taking a lot of damage. Psycho is taking a ton of damage here, and the Newcastle residents are just going to come up to try and salvage the situation. The Charlotte Niners is going to wipe SNHU. Now they're looking to wipe St. Clair's as well, who is caught in this corner here. Have been Stinger ulted as well, or Arsenal. Sparrow ulted as well by Charlotte Niners just for the extra damage. Charlotte Niners is in a very strong position to win this game, does have the numbers advantage, has 9 kills, looking to make that 11. Barton Bulldogs is the last team here. I've taken a lot of damage. Wait, why is he just standing still? Oh, he's giving up. I see. Yeah, I mean you're in a really terrible position there. I can understand that. Voxhail says, Reed, you are the Vander to my Silco. Thank you.
We have our Apex champions.
Okay, one more game. One more game. One more game. One more game. All right, let's quickly check the stats. Yeah, Color College has dropped 1 placement point with SNHU taking the top spots with a 10-point lead. Sparrow is the new legend ban as well. I mean, Collar College still is 1 point ahead of TN Tech, still holding on to second place with 29 kills. But SNHU has 43, which is pretty insane. And yeah, Charlotte Niners are also going to move up 2 entire places with that win. Very high kill win as well. Sleepy Somi in the like Apex actual chat is going to say stand ready for my arrival. I'm gonna rake some leaves while we wait here. It's kind of like a mini game that you can do. Just like, you know, get the leaves out of here basically, because it's autumn, you know. So many leaves, so many leaves. Get these leaves out of here. Oh, whoops. Okay, so we got Caustic, Watson, Mad Maggie, Rampart, and Sparrow bans. Looks like we'll be starting relatively soon. Most teams are ready, and honestly, I think we're all ready to just be out of this game more than anything. Do we need a restart? I really hope not. People are saying that they need a nap. Honestly, yeah, me too. Okay, looks like we're gonna keep the Newcastle. Newcastle will. Oh my God, we were seeing a Vantage from CSU. I saw they wanted to see a Vantage, and hey, they ask and you shall receive or something. I don't know. Here we go. Oh, need to first of all switch to the Apex tab. Second of all, okay. I don't know. We're just gonna kind of wait for this. Okay, CSU Green just like flew all the way over there. Wait, NMSU Crimson is pushing very aggressively into Barton Bulldogs.
Let's move there.
Hold on. Wait, this is. Yeah, they're pushing. They pushed out of Big Mod really fast. I don't know if Barton's aware actually. Okay, Barton is certainly aware now. Wait, hold on. I don't know if Barton can get out of this. Oh yeah, no, just gets flamed. And the other Bulldog is a little bit caught out of position here as well. Yeah, I mean, it's not looking good. Oh, yeah, there's a portal behind you, bro. Yeah, got a 108 off. That was pretty impressive, I gotta say. Pretty impressive for, you know, going out with a bang for a 108 all pellets hit. But yeah, I mean, other than that, Colorado College Tigers got Countdown. TN Tech got Trials. That's a lot of loot for them. They also get this entire side of Skyhook as well. And SMU Huskies has the entirety of Fragment and Monument to themselves. There's a lot of loot. Pretty good. Man, oh man. Ow. God, I was stretching and then like pulled something. Sorry. And meanwhile, SNHU is pushing very aggressively into UCSD Navy. Who was respawning a teammate from an earlier fight, it looks like. CU Academy is also pushing in very aggressively. Although CSU Green is also getting shot by the other person. What is going on right here? So US Ask does have 3 now. First of all, SNHU is pushing up, trying to find the kill onto the CU Academy member here, who does have 1 player dead. CU Academy player does manage to get out. US Ask is going into a close fight. Oh my gosh, what a 108 crack. And then goes for the res as well. You see SD Navy, they're going to trade res, it looks like here. It looks like Bags Not Clips just had to like take a second to figure out which med to use there. But yeah, he's gonna bat and reset. SNHU is kind of looking to third party this as well. Going to get 1 knock. And you're gonna have to pop the bubble there as well. Meanwhile, CU Academy they're getting chased by CSU Green. It looks like the duo. It's duo versus duo right now. Meanwhile, Colorado College Tigers is looking to push forward across the map into UGA Red. And meanwhile, SMU is now fighting South Arc. There's fights happening all around the map right now. I feel like people are just kind of... SNHU is going to find the wipe onto UCSD Navy, with US Ask still outside here, looting the boxes instead of pushing into the team that's low. And they're going to actually kind of start moving back as well. Again, Colorado College Tigers did manage to find the wipe onto AGC, I think that was. But yeah, and then TN Tech is going to be moving out of Countdown finally towards zone. He's going to charge up a Senti for no discernible reason. St. Clair's did manage to also find some death boxes, if not a wipe here. Yeah, no, they did find a wipe. Yeah, but NMSU Crimson is now going to be fighting against the Niners. He's going to be EMP'd. They are going to be able to break the drone as well. And US Ask are going to be kind of poking and prodding at SNHU back there as well. CSU Green has chased CU Academy all the way to stacks, which is kind of insane. Meanwhile, the Huskies fight over here versus South Arc has gotten super intense. With 2 players on South Arc being super low. One's trying to pop a Phoenix right now, and the other's just trying to use the Overflow heal amp as well. South Arc is the team that's low here, but Huskies does have 2 down. South Arc might actually be on top of this actually. Does know that there are 2 knocked. Although they did just get one of their own knocked again, so that's not great. But we'll see how this ends. Colorado College Tigers is also rotating into Landslide, kind of uncontested here. Meanwhile, there's so much going on over here. Charlotte Niners does have 2 knocked. US Ask Esports has 3, but they did just get 1 knock to the SNHU with a crazy nade that is also going to give them another knock by like pushing them out. But US Ask is going to fly away there onto the geyser. That's crazy. I haven't seen that interaction in a while. Using the crypto drone to try and get banners, it looks like, more than anything. Then CSU Green is finally trying to fight it out with CU Academy. Has got him cornered, or maybe they're the ones who are cornered. I don't know, but they are finally fighting in this kind of like close position here. So I don't know. Things are about to get interesting.
Close to me.
Did manage to get a decent amount of like damage there. Got 1 break, but that isn't really too much here. Going to try and double kick these doors down. Going to find 1, a little bit of damage. He's going to be hit by that arc surge just a tiny bit. Oh my gosh, he's going to find 1 knock and going to find a second one as well. Okay, CSU Green, nice job. And then SNHU meanwhile has a ton of kills here. They have 5 already, all concentrated on 1 player. Actually, funnily enough. But still, 5 kills is 5 kills. And they're going to use that momentum to just kind of loot more, prepare for the matches ahead. And yeah. Let's see. So Colorado College is in staging, kind of very far away from zone. South Arc is decidedly not in staging, but still. Yeah, Color College is going to fly in, it looks like, and then start moving towards this care package here.
We're there.
And yeah. Charlotte Niners is now fighting with, is now shooting at the Gibby Hands as well, or TN Tech. I need to stop saying Gibby Hands, it's just so funny. But yeah, and the Huskies, I don't know if they've noticed South Arc moving, actually.
Contact.
Enemy spotted.
Let's go this way.
Let's reposition there.
Color College is looking to move in somewhat uncontested here, moving into like the area contested by same players here. Oh my gosh! But Charlotte is going to, or the Charlotte Niners are going to be able to find.
Frag grenade here.
Enemy castle wall here. Bloody thing's energized.
Two squads near us. Over there.
Wait, hold on. It looks like actually, I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted. Color College was able to find the wipe onto St. Clair's. Just kind of pushed in. Seemed to honestly get that kind of uncontested. Wait, they have a total of 8 kills across the team. Color College is the team to watch right now. Sorry, I will be a lot more locked in. I will be a lot more locked in. It's been a very, very like bloody game. Not even to the end of round 3, and already we're getting just a lot of. Well, US Ask is rotating into a trio right here. Or actually, no, is actually rotating under. So we're actually like not doing too bad. Everyone be very, very still. Okay, okay, I was gonna say, they did manage to find him. Oh no, he's just a little bit cooked. Oh, he's going to pop the ults, but not able to find it. Yeah. That was really funny. Something about, you know, like Jurassic Park, they can only see a movement or something. The two highest kill teams in the game right now are now fighting each other. Going to be throwing sky nades and stuff like that. It looks, Color College Tigers does have the zone advantage here. And the Phaser is going to go through. Color College is going to do a lot of damage. It also got Gibby ulted there. So just has to play a little bit. However, SNHU rotated right into CSU Green, who's now going to be opening fire on them. Okay, Color College just like has a very, very good position to like aim down on this. Let's look at SNHU's health bars. Holy moly, that Gibraltar is super, super low. Just going to keep on throwing nades there, but also getting shot at by CSU Green here. The wall is going to come up as well, going to be used to try and just like push this for free. However, it looks like the SNHU is going to be able to make it to the geyser and get out of that basically for free. And so Color College is going to be forced to kind of rotate because they are still getting shot by SNHU right now. But yeah.
We should park there.
Evac tower here.
Let's push over there.
Okay, CSU Green is going to start rotating north here towards where SNHU has entrenched themselves in kind of the large building in North Lava Siphon. It's down to these four teams, with CSU Green being one of them, the duo. Charlotte Niners does still have 3. And yeah.
Three other squads around. I got one over there.
Change. Spotted a clown over there.
Okay, Charlotte Niners has spotted out. That's CSU Green down there. Who they're firing up at. And yeah. Okay, 4 wins. Let's fucking go. Anyway, Color College Tigers, meanwhile, are moving kind of stealthily towards, like, just trying to get in zone, just like little by little. They do clearly not have a ton of cover here. I am locking in because obviously, like, things are about to get dicey here. CSU Green is moving up onto height, has noticed Color College, who is taking up like a decent chunk of damage. Color College is dealing a lot of damage back, however. CSU Green does have position in zone, which Color College does not have, and neither does SNHU. This is going to be a very, very interesting final zone because there's not a ton of space in it. Let me just quickly kind of freak him away here. I mean, essentially, you're probably looking for you're probably looking for control of this area right here. And I mean, Color College is just kind of going to be poking with is this TN Tech? Or no, this is SNHU. And then Charlotte Niners is just going to be holding this building, playing this kind of head glitch angle here. And meanwhile, CSU Green is still kind of playing this hill area. They are also getting, they were getting trapped off by the Catalyst, but both Catalyst traps have been destroyed at this point. Yeah, let's quickly go to the Color College viewpoint. They do know that there's a lot of teams looking at them right now. Are going to be able to find 1 kill, actually. So that's going to be really big. That should be... oh my god, going to get knocked by the other member of CNSU, which is going to be really bad because they are getting ulted right now. And also there's a Gibby ult coming down. Should be able to get this res off for free though. Meanwhile, it looks like SNHU is fighting with the Niners. The Niners have found 2 of SNHU while only trading none of their lives actually. And it looks like, yeah, that's going to be the last of SNHU. Meanwhile, Color College is looking, has found one of the kills on the Charlotte Niners. They're going to aggressively push up off of that. There's going to be a zip line coming out. Color College is going to have to drop off of that angle specifically. You might have actually been able to continue going because of the damage resist, but still probably would have taken a shit ton of damage. So you want to avoid that. But this could be a very strong game for Colorado College. Very much in a strong position to win this year. It looks like the Charlotte Niners are pulling off the res right now, so they should be able to fully reset this. But Colorado College Tigers are in a slightly more advantageous position going into the final zone. Oh man, I'm getting nervous. I'm getting chills. But yeah, and CSU Green meanwhile is just trying to rat. Honestly, I just focus on this team of 3 as of right now. Just see if you can see what you can do about finding them. Oh my gosh! Wait, John's video game is going to take a ton of damage right here, and so is Big Fat Toad going to get knocked. That's going to be 2 knocks. They're going to actually
Need a charm bag and a sense.
Oh my god, wait, where? Damn. So I'm sorry, I was being super quiet because like I was just on the edge of my seat. I couldn't see what was going on next. But honestly, if anything, like Big Fat Toad there, he needed to drop his shield because he was providing cover more for Charlotte than he was for Colorado College. So, whoops. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this game. I am tired. I have been here for a very long time. It is 4:15. But yeah, that is GG. Final standings are going to be Charlotte Niners taking first place with SNHU second and Colorado College third, coming in with 74 points, only 1 point shy of second place there. If they had gotten that last placement, they would have taken it all. So, oh well. But yeah, this is going to be me signing off because I'm really tired, and I need to wait for the delay to finish before I can upload the VOD. So yeah. GG guys, and catch you on the next one. Bye.